Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts. Thanks for joining me for another process video. Today I am using this free sketch from Scrapbook Generations, as well as this Jack and Jill collection from Echo Park. And I will tell you that this collection is my all-time favorite collection. I think that I have purchased 3 of these paper packs because I feel like it's a perfect boy collection. I love the colors in this collection. I just can't say enough about this collection. I know that Echo Park is my favorite, as you guys can probably tell, because that's a majority of my paper that I use. But they definitely did a great job on this collection itself. So what I'm documenting is my little one's trip to the Pioneer Art Settlement. So this was a field trip that they went on at school, and his mother was able to attend the field trip with him. And I am so thankful that she took all of these fabulous pictures because we were actually able to see what he did all day during the field trip. So I wanted to create a layout that had a Pioneer Art Settlement feel to it. So that's why I pulled out all of these elements in the 6x6 paper pad. I did have the sheet in 12x12, but they were too big for the layout. They were going to be like almost as big as like the rest. It would cover up the rest of the room on that cream from the pictures, and I didn't want that. So that's why I love having the 6x6 paper pad, because I can use that and use the smaller images on it. So I distressed all of the edges in orange, and then I'm gonna pull out my T-square ruler and adhere everything down. So I will tell you that this was a little bit of a pain because I wanted to line up the squares so that it looked like there wasn't a break there. And I think I did a really good job with that, but it was still a pain to put it together. So I cut all of that out because I'm sure you guys didn't want to see that. So one of the things that I love about Scrapbook Generations sketches, which again is my favorite sketches, if you guys follow my page at all, you will know that, is that they don't do a lot of layering. And so a lot of their paper and sketches call for photos to go directly on the background. So then I feel like you use less paper, which is something that I always love. And you'll notice that with the 3x4 photos on the left-hand side, and then I put 3 photos on the top. It didn't call for those 3 photos, and so I did cover up a lot of that navy blue paper, but I feel like I saved half of the sheet of that paper because I was able to just put my photos straight down on the layout. And I actually ended up using the other side of that navy paper, which you'll see in a second, to mount the 2 photos on the right-hand side. So saving my paper, reusing it like I feel like I need to. So right here is where I pull out that navy paper again, except I use the back side of it in this. It has a map on it, but I cover all of it up, so you really only see the edges of it, so it gives it that nice cream color to it, and I really like that. So the boy's mom she's able to get photos of them that I just cannot get. And I love that photo on the far right. He is obviously looking off at something that's in a pen or some type of cage. But the way she was able to capture that look with his jacket hood and everything about it, it turned out really awesome. And I love that picture the most. And then obviously the picture next to it with him stringing the popcorn, that little sweet little smile he always gives us. So now that I have the base of the layout put together, I'm trying to figure out the embellishments. And I really wanted something below the photos on the right. But I pull out this 6x6 pad and it has the strips, but none of it works. Thought I'd add that, and maybe I'd add another piece to it to complete the edge, and it just didn't work. So then I put that navy piece there, still didn't work. So I finally pulled out the sticker sheet and I found this gray ruler, and I love the way that it looks underneath the photos. So I pull it all the way to the edge and then cut off the piece, and I'm going to put an embellishment there so you won't even notice that I cut it a little crooked. So now I'm pulling out, I think these are called bits and pieces, maybe just ephemera, maybe die cuts, I'm not sure. But the pieces that go with this kit as well. And I found this sticker or this die cut that says life is an adventure, which I think is perfect because he's definitely getting an adventure at this particular field trip. And then I pull out this sticker with the old-timey car on it, and I just felt like the photos of the boys sitting, the one in the middle on the right, on the left-hand side, the middle bottom, it just gives me that old-timey feeling. So I felt like that car just went right along with it. And then I add what looks like a postage stamp, not the stamp itself, but like the actual stamp that they put on, like saying that it's, you know, has gone past this particular city. That's what that little blue one is. And then this timepiece underneath that life is adventure. And I'm really trying to make these stars work. I cut these stars out in another layout, and I just went ahead and added them to the ephemera pieces because I knew that I would eventually use them. But I think I do end up using like one or two, but I don't get a whole lot on the page here. So I did add a little tab at the top, and I don't journal on that tab on camera just because I forgot, and so I do it later. I add the word kindergarten because I felt like that was a good thing to highlight, was that he's in kindergarten when we do this particular field trip. I added that camera, and then I'm going to add some enamel dots in this blue and like orangey color. Now I got these enamel dots from Peachy Cheap. No, not Peachy Cheap. AliExpress. I got like a big package of them, and I haven't even gone through half of them, but they were like $1 a sheet. So definitely check them out on AliExpress if you're looking to get some enamel dots. So this is where I added the stars. I added a navy blue one and then a cream color one, or two cream colored ones. And then I'm going to ink up the date at the bottom there next to underneath the Life's Adventure. And then this is where I'm going to put my title in. And I ended up using, first looked for thickers, but couldn't find any that I really liked. So I just ended up using the stickers, the letter stickers that are on the sheet, the sticker sheet. And I really like the way that came out because I was able to do it in the three colors, that dark, it's really, really dark navy. It's almost black. And then the orange and that lighter, which is still kind of a navy blue. And then this little tag here is what I'm going to add at the top with my journaling. And all it says is, Jack had an amazing day on his field trip. I'm glad his mom was able to go with him to get these pictures, because I didn't go, so I don't have a whole lot of details as to what they did or what happened during the field trip. So I just wanted to document that he did have a great time on this field trip. So here are a few close-ups, and if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more double page layouts, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because that's all I do on this channel. I hope everyone has a scrappy day, and thanks for watching.